Hey everybody, this is Brad Dyke. This is one of my trusty old tools. And this video is not about conceptual technologies or hardware technologies. This is about interests. I have considered doing some new venues and discussions to kind of push those out there who once were people who wanted to ask lots of questions, and I've answered many questions. Hey, have you guys thought about maybe trying to do this or that? Think outside the box this way, that way. How can we establish what's called a universal everything protocols and things like that. Anyways, so what I'm looking for here is, for this next couple of minutes in this short video, is what are you interested in seeing next? Does the conceptual technologies and things like that interest you, or do you gravitate to hardware? Or do you gravitate based on what you need to look at that matters to you? That matters. I mean, people don't find my material unless they're doing something, and when they search on the internet, they find my reference. I'm okay with that. I think there's a small, decent group of you guys out there, and gals, that continuously, check out material. And I don't talk about my home very often. I do talk about things that directly or indirectly impact my lab, my environment back here. And I was curious if you guys had interest in other topics that you would want for me to research and go through venue-wise and talk to. Also, are there technologies you have interest in, like quantum technologies? Why is quantum so quiet now with AI being present? Well, it's because they're totally unrelated from each other. Just kind of get a feel or a pulse of what you might be interested. Do you guys like the discussions that have been out there about things like adaptive protocols? Hey, let's build a new cluster OS from the ground up, and so on and so on. I know some of you came to my forum from the cryptic side, cryptocurrency side of things. And with that being said, we've done a lot of cool things together. And it's about just slapping stuff together and make it do things it never did before. So I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. Also, if you think of interesting things topic-wise that relate to the industry, like pay, how do you progressively increase your income? All of those kind of things. There are many, areas of discussion. How do you establish a professional IT forum? So IT professionals could have discussions and do things and have common grounds that which they can discuss things. How can you relate to being more professional in regards to being an IT specialist? And integrated technologies, to me, IT is just that, integrated technologies. That's the entire gambit of all forms of computer technology. Not OA. There's something called ITOA, that's integrated technologies for office automation. That pertains to you deploying desktops and printers and monitors and things like that to your employees. That's an important form too, by the way. And the introduction of PDs are coming into the environment. PDs being what we call personal devices. They could be PDAs, they could be cell phones, they can be tablets, they can be anything that's not the traditional PC, but has the ability of gathering information and giving you that information on demand. And other forms like that. Now, here's something else. I also in the world of thinking about doing some podcasting about forms and some imaginative contents relating to not a space opera, but more of a grander fictional kind of technological environment. I thought I might do one or two series of podcasts. Do you think that's of any interest? I take what I know, and unfortunately there's some stuff I know about that would really freak you out. I don't say that in boasting. I say that because there's a lot in this universe that we don't understand, and just a little scratch on what the good Lord has given us to know. And it even says in the Bible, we're not allowed to know everything because we don't have the physical brain matter that could properly process it. the right way. But that still leaves a whole heck of a lot of the universe to discover and things like that. And I tend to take today's technologies to help forge you into the futuristic kind of leapfrog out into the next place. And that's where these podcasts would go. And reflect what the nature of the truth of what it means to fictionally go somewhere which we have not gone. So if you like the idea of podcasting, let me know. I'm just toying with the idea because I do a lot of it in general, but just I don't make it public. Well, this is Brad. I just wanted to take a few minutes and just say, hey, give me some ideas of what you're interested in. Do some of the ideas you see seem interesting? I hope they do. And do you have any interest in the hardware side or in the logical side of things? Or if you're interested in the professional environments and how to become better as a professional, I can do videos on those kind of things because I work with people and have worked with many different classes of technicians over the years and explain how and where they're at, what the responsibilities are, and so on, going forward into the capacity of being a more capable, competent, earning more income and all that kind of stuff. And of course, lastly, if there's any interest in the podcast ideas. With that being said, if you guys have interest in the pods ideas, I'll put out a couple and put them into the forums. You can check them out and let me know what you think. With that, this is Brad Dyke signing off. I hope you guys have a great week. God bless and take care.